See, after I got Andre the deck of cards, he always called me boss man. And that's what he called you if he liked you. And he never called Randy boss man. But he loved Elizabeth, but he didn't like Randy. So anyway, it's about the baby doll. Maybe rewind the tape and you'll hear all about it. So anyway, here's what happened. After The Princess Bride came out, well, even before, I think because he had a tape of it before it even came out. That's right. And I never saw it in the movies. He's, Lanny, come to my room. I said, uh-oh. I hope he doesn't find me attractive because what can I do?
You're going to be his appetizer.
Fortunately, he's not giant all over, so that was my only saving grace. Okay? So I come into his room, and he said, Lanny, you'd order anything you want from this menu. Anything you want. And I said, okay. So I ordered anything I wanted. He said, but you have to have something to drink. I said, okay, red wine, because, I'm a health nut, but there are some reports that it, makes the platelets in your arteries more slippery, and, it's good for your heart and your cardio. That's what I tell myself every time I have one, okay?
I follow that train of thought, too.
Okay, yeah. Are you buying? Okay. So anyway, so I have the big meal and I have the wine, and this is great. I just hope he isn't getting me ready for, whatever. But instead, he pulls out one of those, what do they used to call them, VCR tapes?
The VHS.
VHS, right.
Right.
It's back in the old days, when they used to have VHS. Well, there was also a machine, because he had a better room than I had, of course. He had a big Andre suite. So he stuck the tape in, and I promise you, I was the first guy ever to see The Princess Bride because he had it before it was out.
Was it just you two in the room watching this?
Yes, just us in the room. And then when it was over, and I really thought it was a great movie. I loved it.
It really is.
It really is. And Andre did a hell of a job. You got to give it to him. In fact, I think the screenwriters wrote it for him, with him in mind.
Yeah.
And when you look like Andre, you don't need an agent, okay? So, Lanny, what did you think of the movie? I said, Andre, what do you think? It sucked. No, I'm just kidding. No, you think I would say that?
Not a chance.
Trust me. I said, Andre, it was great. Did you like my performance in the movie? I said, yes, I did. I loved it. You were great. Excellent. Nobody could have played that better. Oh, thank you so much. This is very important to me, and I like you so much, and you're such a, always so nice, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So then he finds me again. He said, Lanny, come to my room. He says, anything you want. And then I thought it was in Groundhog Day. He put it in. We watched a movie. Okay.
You watched it a second time.
No, I watched it about 6 times. Okay, on 6 different days because, the wrestling, you're booked. Boom, 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 boom. So I think I watched it 6 times. Now, I have to admit, ego-wise, I would have enjoyed it more if I was in it. Than I could.
Sure.
But since it wasn't have anything to do with me, and he kept asking me, did you really like it? I said, yes, Andre, it was really great. Now I'm thinking, how am I going to tell him no? I can't go in your room.
Okay. Well, when the Andre asks, you don't say no.
I decided to do the cowardly thing, and I hid from him. Okay, and, I was in and out like a flash, man. I was like, Lanny, where have you been? I want you to come and see the movie with me. And I said, oh, fuck.
He's found me.
So I thought to myself, maybe if I wore baby oil, he wouldn't. Anyway.
I think that's hilarious that Andre. Now, did he forget that you watched it with him? Or was it just he just wanted to see it again with you?
No, he loved that movie more than anybody ever loved a movie. And he had OCD about it, and he liked, my scene's coming up, look at this. You know what I mean? He would interrupt himself, you know what I mean? Here it comes. My favorite, the thing is, He was like a 10-year-old boy with his movie, and he loved and good for him, you know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a movie.
Absolutely.
And please, if you haven't seen The Princess Bride, please do.
Oh, yeah!